Welcome back to Major Intonio's presentation of My Autobiography by Benito Mussolini. Chapter 13, En route.
Some readers of my autobiographic record may attribute to these pages of mine the character of a completed life story. If they have believed that story completed, they are mistaken. It is absurd to believe that one can conclude a life of battles at the age of 45. Detailed memoirs of intimate and personal character are the attributes of old age and the chimney corner. I have no intention of writing any memoirs. They only represent the consciousness of a definitely completed cycle. They do not appear of much importance to a man who is in the most vigorous ardor of his activities. I was the leader of the revolution and chief of the government at 39. Not only have I not finished my job, but I often feel that I have not even begun it. The better part comes toward me. I go toward it at this moment. But I take pride in affirming that I have laid solid foundations for the building of fascism. Many ask me what my policy in the future will be and where my final objective lies. My answers are here. I ask nothing for myself nor for mine. No material goods, no honors, no testimonials, no resolutions of approval which presume to consecrate me to history. My objective is simple. I want to make Italy great, respected, and feared. I want to render my nation worthy of her noble and ancient traditions. I want to accelerate her evolution toward the highest forms of national cooperation. I want to make a greater prosperity forever possible for the whole people. I want to create a political organization to express, to guarantee, and to safeguard our development. I am tireless in my wish to see newly born and newly reborn Italians. With all my strength, with all my energies, without pause, without interruption, I want to bring to them their fullest opportunities. I do not lose sight of the experience of other peoples, but I build with elements of our own and in harmony with our own possibilities, with our traditions, and with the energy of the Italian people. I have made a profound study of the interests, the aspirations, and the tendencies of our masses. I push on toward better forces of life and progress. I weigh them, I launch them, I guide them. I desire our nation to conquer again, with fascist vigor, some decades or perhaps a century of lost history. Our garrison is the party which has demonstrated its irreplaceable strength. I have trust in young people. Their spiritual and material life is guided by attentive, quick minds and by ardent hearts. I do not reject advice even from opponents whenever they are honest. I cover with my contempt dishonest and lying opponents, slanderers, deniers of the country, and everyone who drowns every sense of dignity, every sentiment of national and human solidarity in the filthy cesspool of low grudges. Defeated ones who cluck to the wind, survivors of a building which has toppled forever, accomplices in the ruin and shame into which the country was to have been dragged, sometimes do not even have the dignity of silence. I am strict with my most faithful followers. I always intervene where excesses and intemperance are revealed. I am near to the heart of the masses and listen to its beats. I read its aspiration and interests. I know the virtue of the race. I probe it in its purity and soundness. I will fight vice and degeneracy and will put them down. The so-called liberal institutions, created at other times because of a fallacious appearance of protection, are destroyed and divested of their phrases and false idealisms by the new force of fascism, with its idealism planted on realities. Air and light, strength and energy shine and vibrate in the infinite sky of Italy. The loftiest civic and national vision today leads this people to its goal, this people which is living in its great new springtime. It animates my long labors. I am 45, and I feel the vigor of my work and my thought. I have annihilated in myself all self-interest. I, like the most devoted of citizens, place upon myself and on every beat of my heart service to the Italian people. I proclaim myself their servant. I feel that all Italians understand and love me. I know that only he is loved who leads without weakness, without deviation, and with disinterestedness and full faith. Therefore, going over what I have already done, I know that fascism, being a creation of the Italian race, has met and will meet historical necessities, and so, unconquerable, is destined to make an indelible impression on the 20th century of history.
This concludes My Autobiography by Benito Mussolini. We hope you've enjoyed this volume. For more military history audiobooks, subscribe to Major Intonio's channel. Thank you for listening, and so long.